On the phone with me today is vocalist of the hard rock alternative metal band Zero Theorem. Welcome, Caesar. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Thanks for having me.
Hey, you're welcome. Kick it off. Zero Theorem's debut six-song EP, titled Ataraxis, was released a few months back. Now that it's actually been out a few months, how has the whole process of recording and releasing the EP gone for you guys as a whole?
It went great. I mean, we never would have thought we would have been, in the top 20 there for iTunes, and we were on Amazon as a hot release and all this stuff. We put a lot into it and put a lot behind it, and we're thrilled with how it came out.
That's good. And how long was the process of recording for you guys? How long did it take?
We were in and out of the studio. It probably took about a month's time altogether. We were in and out of the studio for different tracks, and it's kind of the way we've gone about things. So it worked out that way.
Gotcha. So you guys weren't really like holed up in like a studio for like 3 straight days, just knocking it out.
Well, we would do a week for maybe 2 songs. It's that kind of a deal. So
Okay.
We would go back and forth, and meanwhile doing mixing and working on making it sound better as we go.
Gotcha. So I get a lot of questions from bands, not only locally but also around the country, who don't know where to go once they want to release an EP or an album. Seems like a lot of bands actually want to give it away for free or offer it up at shows for friends and family. You guys are working with an awesome PR agency and a publicist as well. How has your experience working with a PR agency and publicist help with the progression of Zero Theorem?
I think it makes a big difference, especially if you don't have a huge following, or you're in a place where you're not known, or anything like that. It's really important that you get in front of people. There's so many bands, so many good bands too, that are out, and you really need to, in order to differentiate yourself or get in front of people, you need that help to push you in the right direction. And we've over time gotten to a point where we've amassed a good team, not only for PR but for radio and production and everything else. So it's definitely something you need to do, and it helps the overall project.
Yeah, it's basically the progression of music. It's like, do you really want to just be a local band your whole life, or do you want to actually expand to fans who actually will listen to your music and purchase it?
Exactly. And it's worldwide very quickly nowadays.
Yeah.
So if you can, get in the right places or get on the right blog, people can hear you and get in front of you, and if you believe in your music and everything, that's the whole idea.
Yeah, because I was checking out some of the publications and like you were saying, blogs that you guys have hit, and I mean you guys are on some of the major outlets, so that's got to be pretty thrilling for you guys for that to happen.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a big deal that you go from reading some of these to being on there yourself, and that's kind of the process. If you want to move forward, those are the kind of stepping stones you need to get through.
Yeah, if you think about it, your album or EP came out in May, so you guys were right there along with Perfect Circle. So it was like, it was you guys. Perfect Circle was kind of around the same time. So you go on loudwire.com, skim through, you see Zero Theorem, then you see you guys. It's pretty cool to see that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy too to be along those bands in any capacity. So, but it's very cool.
That's true. So I actually purchased recently and listened to the whole EP from front to back a few times. Do you have a favorite song off the EP? And I'll give you mine here in a few moments.
I have a couple. I think collectively we're in the headspace of something darker and heavier. So, Low and Rorschach to me are more indicative of that mindset.
Yeah, you just gave me my favorite right there, Rorschach. So.
Well, that's good. Yeah. And there's a few others too. I think Ataraxis really does a good job of be able to stretch our creative wings a little bit on the first EP here, and just to give people a glimpse of, a different route that we can take, and we're excited about it. We think it did a good job of putting our first, foot forward, kind of a thing.
And what's your favorite song to actually play live? Do you have one?
Yeah, that one's tough. I would say, Area always gets a big response, and Rorschach as well, so probably those two for now.
Yeah, Rorschach, the first time I heard it was like, wow. I was like, that one floored me out of everything that you guys have done. And you gotta get that guy. You gotta get that out as a single. I'll tell you that if you can possibly do it.
Well, there might be some video action to that,
All right.
so we might be pushing that later.
Well, speaking of video, you guys have one coming out at the end of the month. I think it's for Becoming, correct?
Correct. We're pushing right now. It's in the kind of final stages, and we're excited about it. We think it's going to be really special, and yeah, we haven't had a video where the Area video is more of a concept video, where you're following what kind of looks like an astronaut on his journey of self-discovery in a different planet and all that. And it's this one we're going to be involved in, and but we're going to keep with our themes and everything. And it's exciting. We got Becoming is basically about having the courage to find one's authentic self, even if it defies expectations or status quo. And we're excited about pushing that forward. We think it's got a catchy groove, and it's going to be our next single. So
cool. We'll definitely be looking out for that. Obviously, end of August is the estimated time of arrival for that, correct?
Right, somewhere in there. We're hoping to get it out. So.
Gotcha. So I was reading up on you guys too. Obviously, your band Zero Theorem. It started out as a long distance collaboration between yourself, who lived here in Chicago at the time, and your cousin Joe in L.A. Run us through the timeline of how the band has evolved from that point to now.
Sure, we just started basically as even as young kids, we always had the idea of being in a band together, and we went to different junior highs and high schools, and people moved and all that, and there's a time where I believe Joe was in the basement with me of my parents' house, and we had said, maybe this is the time just to mess around and see what we got, and things moved forward, and we started sending tracks digitally back and forth, and that's a big thing that can happen nowadays. Didn't used to, of course.
Yeah.
And we realized we had something, so I wanted to pursue it. I came out to LA, and we found the rest of the guys here, and really a good group of a lot of talented professional musicians that are also really cool people that we work with. So that's basically what happened.
Yeah, because like you were saying, you got the talent in there as well, and obviously the personalities will hopefully mesh together and blow up at the end of this all is a good thing.
Right, yeah, you got to be able to play together, and you got to be able to hang together. That's something that's definite.
Well, speaking of hanging together, you guys were recently on tour, opening up for Adelita's Way. Unfortunately, I missed that show last Tuesday, so my apologies. What did you guys learn from that experience opening up for Adelita's Way?
It was very cool. It was our first ever tour, so nationally, pretty much in any capacity. We had just been playing in Southern California and the surrounding areas, so it was a big deal. We got to go out on the road, feel what it's like, and take everything in that capacity, and also just get ready for a show every night or every other night, depending on when it was, and play to live crowds. And a lot of people, we're in the position where a lot of people do not know us yet, and it's cool to get a good reaction and people saying, "Who are you guys?" And coming over to the merch I'm ready to do more.
Do you guys ask questions for the other bands? Like, do you kind of bring them aside, like Adelita's Way or Small Town Titans, and discuss with them, what to look forward to touring, or just how to kind of progress as a band? I mean, do you ask these questions, or do you just kind of just want to learn on your own?
Yeah, definitely. They're all really cool bands. All three bands that we toured with, and they know their stuff. They've been around a little bit, and I was asking all types of questions. I was asking about touring and radio and merch tables and all this stuff because I mean you can't ask a stupid question at this stage. We're just beginning and we're trying to push it forward as at all times.
Yeah, and
so they're very cool and genuine and forthright about what they think is what worked for them and what the best moves are to move forward. All three bands were really cool, so we couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, that's good that they're actually able to kind of help you out, because unfortunately I've seen it a lot where a local band or something might try to ask and they don't really get the time of day. Kind of sucks for that,
Right.
And you kind of like lose respect for the people that do that. So.
Yeah, that's not cool. I mean, we're all trying to push this forward together. I think there's enough of that kind of a thing in different facets of a society, and if we're going to help the rock and metal and just heavy music family, I mean, you should be supportive, even if a certain type of music isn't your thing. That doesn't mean you can't respect what they do and give them props for that and help them in their way to push forward.
Correct. Yeah, like you said, if you go ask a country band or something and that has been around forever, hopefully they'll give you the same respect as another, rock band as well, and vice versa.
Yeah, definitely.
Any tantalizing stories or incidents that you can tell us, good or bad, on that tour with Adelita's Way?
Nothing that there's always some crazy action on the tour. We had our drummer wearing a snow cone shirt, and
okay.
just some weird stuff here and there. But between Walmart parking lots and stuff like that. But no, it's not too crazy yet.
So did you guys end up using a van, or did you guys actually have a tour bus? How did you guys travel?
Somewhere in the middle. It's a van. It's like a glorified van. It looks like a Ryder truck on wheels. So
okay.
We had a lot of gear because our show has lights as well. So we pushed that whole huge rig through, and it went really well.
So traveling in somewhat of a Ryder truck, you couldn't have had the best suspension. So how was trying to sleep on that bad boy?
It was tough. You got to. There's a lot of times I woke up out of the dead sleep because of something fell or whatever. But as long as it doesn't fall on me.
Yeah, exactly.
So we made do.
Gotcha. So no breakdowns or anything? No, stranded out in friggin' Oklahoma or anything like that? None of those fun stories?
No, thankfully we didn't. 2.5 weeks you don't really expect to. If it would have went any further, who knows? But
true.
But yeah, everything went pretty smooth.
All right. So with all the new music coming out, new bands trying to be seen and heard, what steps are you guys taking to try to stand out in the industry?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think what we definitely need to do is really you can't make up things. So you need to stay authentic to yourself. So our type of music is, while we want to push ourselves, I think the base is going to be all alternative metal, and that's groove metal and heavy rock and heavy alternative metal and heavy just all rock. Bands like Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Pantera, and Metallica kind of encapsulate what we want our bread and butter.
Yeah, can't go wrong with any of those bands either.
We're going to mix that, and then basically, we're going to also push progressive and experimental and some cinematic material as well as we go along, and all the while keeping inside our dark sci-fi kind of vibe, and with illustrations and imagery and lighting and show and all that. So yeah, we're just gonna try to push it and make it as best as we can for the fans.
That's awesome, because I was going to ask too. I'm like, what is the progression of the band going forward? Are you looking to kind of stick with the same or try new stuff out? But it sounds like you're going to do that. You're going to try to progress and not just, kind of. I mean, yeah, it's great that some bands stick with the same type of music their whole careers, but then a lot of those bands kind of seem like they get stale a little bit. So if you have to progress as a band, kind of learning new techniques, just trying new things, just to see what will hit, because it might be good for you, it might be good for the sound, it might be good for everything.
Exactly. And that's a great point, because while it's a good idea to lay your foundation down so you know where you came from, kind of a thing, you want to be able to make that solid, so that when you do move forward, in an experimental way or a progressive way or whatever you want to do, is more screaming, there's more singing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You still have a base, but fans will kind of let you go because they're interested. They want to go with you, to a different place. So
yeah, two bands that I kind of push that to is like early Incubus to now, and also Linkin Park from early to now.
definitely.
The progression of both those bands were incredible. A lot of backlash from both of them, but they still had their fan bases and they're huge, so you can't go wrong.
Right. Yeah. I mean, some people like their thing, so you figure, okay, if they're not going to go back to what was Linkin Park's first album, that Hybrid Theory or something like that. I don't want to listen to them, and that's fine. And you can lose fans along the way, but I think the majority of fans will stick with the band if they like the band, and allow them to be artists.
All right, so I'm going to give you a really tough one here that seems like to stump everybody that I ask. Give your 3-band dream lineup that you would like to play with. Any era.
Any era?
Any era. So you guys opening for, and then whoever.
Well, I think the bands I mentioned,
I kind of figured a few of those might be in there, but that's why I picked 3. I want 3, though.
Pantera and Metallica are really what kind of took me into heavy music, and so they're always going to be at a special place for me. After that, I think Soundgarden, 9 Inch Nails, something like that would be really cool.
Okay, well, we'll do 5 bands. 9 Inch Nails, Soundgarden. So it's all good.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so we're going to do a fun little word association game. So all I'm going to do is give you a word. You're going to, whatever first comes to your mind, respond. All right, first one. Chicago.
Bears.
Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. And I'm here in Chicago, and I can't stand the Bears, but whatever. It's all good. All right, next one. Social media.
Terrible.
You're spot on.
You need it, but I kind of loathe it.
Third one. Music festival.
Open. Just kind of open air, and I love those things. I can go to those all day.
Speaking of open air, hopefully Chicago Open Air returns next year, and hopefully you guys are on that bill.
I would love to. I saw that they're doing that now, and since I moved, it's been out there, and
cool.
Yeah, I definitely would have been going.
Yeah, exactly.
If I was back.
Would have actually been like 2 weeks ago, which sucks for me because I go every year. So, your fourth one and last one of the word association: music industry.
I would say an interesting place because it's in this state of flux right now as we speak. There's a lot of things going on where where you have people doing basically, hiring a bunch of groups that would make up a label, or label groups making interesting deals with bands and stuff like that. And it's just at a very weird place, and unfortunately there's a lot of obviously stealing music and all that kind of thing, and that hurts. But yeah, it's at an interesting place.
Yeah, and hopefully it never goes away, which I don't think it'll ever will, just because of the fact that people love music. You can't go wrong. There's just certain people, certain aspects might crash and burn just because of the way they treat people or the way they do things. So.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
and hopefully we can weed those types out.
Well, that's the whole point of this whole thing: is get rid of the garbage and keep the good ones in there. All right, I got a little fun one here for you. I'm gonna give you. Basically, it's your favorites. I'm going to give you a word, and you're going to give me what your favorite is of this word. All right, ready?
Okay.
Snack.
Jerky.
Jerky, nice. Favorite band shirt.
Well, I got a cool Meshuggah shirt.
There you go.
That's that one.
Favorite restaurant.
There's one around here called Cafe Soul, which is one of my favorites.
And I'm figuring tacos?
It's Italian, actually.
Damn. Because SOL, I would have figured.
Yeah.
Favorite hobby?
Hobbies, I like to exercise. I like to watch movies, Netflix.
Okay. That all works. So where can we find Zero Theorem going forward for the next few months to the end of the year? What do you have coming up?
Sure, we got in August here, we're going to be going back to studio for a couple tracks.
Nice.
And working on that, so that we have something sooner than later whenever we decide to continue to work on that. And then hopefully in September we'll be joining up on another tour. There's nothing official yet, but there's a couple things in the works for September, October, and November. So we're just hoping to keep pushing along and getting out to more people. Yeah,
and get the Ataraxis EP, which I bought the other day for I think it was under $4. So you can't go. Yeah, it's $4. Get out there, purchase it. I spent the money on it. Anybody listening can do that. Obviously, you can check out the band's videos. You have Area that's on YouTube now. You have Becoming that's going to be coming out at the end of the month. So you have all that. And then also, hopefully we hear Rorschach coming out as well as a video. So
yeah, there'll be probably an underground campaign for that. So
well, I'll be at the forefront of that campaign, and I'll be tagging you guys in posts, hoping to hear of it. So. So Caesar, man, I want to really appreciate you for joining me today. Hopefully my questions weren't lame. I don't think they were, because I actually put work into it. So
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
No problem, dude. Have a great afternoon.